Welcome to DIY Easy Crafts. Today we're going to take a look at a Carolina Skiff J16 project boat. We're going to do an overview, test ride, and a speed trial. Now this is the boat when I bought it. It needed quite a bit of little cosmetic repairs. Had a bunch of holes through the side of the hull, through the gunnels, extra drilled holes, etc. I also wanted to change the color of the boat so I could use it for duck hunting in the winter. I didn't want a bright white gel coat, so I decided to go tan on the deck and a dark green on the hull. So these are the different how-to videos that I did while doing this project. I made honeycomb fiberglass panels. I made a bow platform, a windshield, even though it's not pictured here, I just have to bolt it on still. We made a bilge pump well. Showed you how to remove bottom paint easily, how to roll on gel coat, and how to repair all of those holes in the fiberglass. So let's take a quick look at the finished product, with the exception of the windscreen, which will be just waiting for the rubber grommets to come in. This is the deck platform. Now, I mentioned before I went with a tan, light tan on the interior. My deck platform is made out of honeycomb panel, fiberglass panel, and I put a cleat on that deck platform. A lot of people will say that that's a trip. But when I anchor the boat to go clamming, I like to anchor the boat bow out to the bay so that any waves coming will hit the bow. It just works. It works for my purposes. Underneath that bow deck, I've got storage for the bow anchor. I've got that resting on a rubber mat so that the chain and the anchor itself won't chip the gel coat. If we look aft, one of the best features of the boat is you're not going to be standing in a puddle of water. Most J16s have scupper holes which are actually below the waterline. I got rid of that problem by plugging both of those holes and creating my own, or making my own, bilge pump well, which I inserted an automatic bilge pump. So when I step on the boat, my feet are dry. And I have videos, how-to videos on all of these little projects, and I'll put the links right in the description of this video. The center console itself, I just added a plastic shelf. The fuel tank and the battery, I mounted the battery in front of the fuel tank. The fuel tank is held in place by a piece of 1x2 PVC and also sits on a rubber mat. And you can see I've also got the battery switch on the wall of the center console. Just aft of the center console, I've got a makeshift leaning post. Nothing fancy here. I took a milk carton with a plastic cover. I took two pieces of 1x2 PVC and I shaped those so that it would hold my cooler, my Yeti cooler, in place. And that just gives me some place to sit, some place to lean against while I'm driving the boat. I added quite a few flush-mounted fishing rod holders. In fact, there's two more that go on a removable bench seat. These are important because I'm going to use them as the uprights for my duck hunting blind, which I'll make in the fall. When I got the boat finished and I went to look for a motor for an outboard, there really wasn't a huge selection available. I originally wanted to put a 40 horsepower on this boat, but because of the pandemic, all I could find was a 50. And I gotta say, I'm pretty pleased that I was kind of forced into getting the 50. It gets up on a plane in a heartbeat. Just zips right up on a plane. It cruises, really, really nicely in the 23 mile an hour range, and that's with two people and a dog. Maximum speed is around 33 or 34. Again, two people and a dog. It seems to be. I've only had it for a few weeks now running. But it seems to be a great little bay boat, perfect for skinny water fishing, great for me. I love to go clamming. I like to pull right up on the beach and go clamming and crabbing in the summertime. So the only thing I could say is if I had found a wider version, the DLX, I probably would have gone for that, but otherwise I'm very happy with the J16. I hope you guys enjoyed this short little video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to this YouTube channel. I'd love to give you an invite to check us out on the web at DIYEasyCrafts.com. I've got not only the Carolina Skiff do-it-yourself projects, but I've got a bunch of other nautical-related do-it-yourself project videos on there. Thank you very much for watching.